SNBP International School Chikli set its roots in 2014, and ever since its inception, it has always come up with innovative ways and means to bring to light the inherent qualities of each and every child associated with this prestigious institution. As remarked by its Spencer, education has for its object the formation of character. SMBPIS Chikli also stands firm in its conviction of catering not only to the academic needs of the children but also to the emotional, intellectual, spiritual, and aesthetic needs of the children. Being a student of the school, I really take pride in all I do here. Each day is an enriching experience for us. We learn and explore new things and know ourselves a little better than who we were yesterday. SMBPIS follows the syllabus prescribed by CBSE. Besides, numerous activities are also carried out within the school hours like dramatics, music, debates, locutions, and lot many so as to break the monotony and make learning fun for the children. Let's have the privilege of hearing from our mentors, Dr. D.K. Bhosle and Dr. Vrushali Bhosle, the pillars of entire SMBP group of institutes.
The foundation of SNBP Group was laid in the year 1997. Every brick of this organization has been very lovingly placed under my supervision. All the schools are run by the Subhadra Educational Trust. I owe the growth of all the schools to my mother. We always knew only studies will not help our students, and we gave as much importance to sports and other activities. Creativity and hard work get celebrated here. We know that a 21st century learner shall need very different skills than what are needed now. We are constantly working towards instilling different skills in our student. I feel blessed to see over 1 lakh SNBPians smartly marching ahead in their lives. My students are spread across the globe with the values taught in these schools. I am proud of my staff.
It is a moment of great honor and pleasure to speak a few lines about my SNBP group of institutes. Every child is precious and unique in their own way. The best talent has to be encouraged and explored. India is on the verge of becoming a superpower nation, and the whole world will be looking towards it for inspiration. We have to ensure that the present generation students are well prepared intellectually and physically to lead the nation. For that, we have to impart education par excellence and nurture leaders in the making of super vibrant nation. Being an activity-oriented school, we are forging ahead in catering to the demands of scholastic and holistic education through the introduction of vast source of information via technology-based teaching, which is the need of the time.
Words would run short if we have to speak about their contribution. So, to suffice in a line, nothing would be possible without their guidance and supervision. SMBP International School Chikli definitely would not have been grown without the guidance of Mrs. Divyani Bhosle Pachange, a woman with distinct vision. Her efforts definitely cannot be overlooked. A superb mentor, she is crystal clear in her thoughts and ideas. She knows pretty well what and how a task is to be done.
Education is a lifelong process. SNBP aims at overall development of a child. With highly updated infrastructure and technology, we aim at being the best at what we do.
She has an iron hand and a velvet glove. That is what we can say about our most revered Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Neena Bhalla, a woman who is firm yet compassionate enough to deal with the tender minds of the little children. She never compromises in any way when it comes to molding young minds and instilling them the right values of humanity, modesty, sincerity, honesty, integrity, and gratitude. She is tough, but at the same time, she is sensitive. To describe her in a word, she is motherly. Let's peer into her cabin and find out what she has got to say.
Education is not only learning of facts, but it's also the training of minds to think. And this is what is the philosophy that we follow at SNBP International School Chikli. the upcoming school in Moshi area. Here, we work in collaboration with the parents, keeping it into a form of a triangle where the child is the first priority at the top, and we, along with the parents, work as a base to give him proper support. We not only nurture the skills of the child but also helps him to enhance them. It is just like if we give a fish to a man, we can feed him for a day. But if we can teach him the skill to catch the fish, he can feed himself and his family throughout the life. And that is what SNBP Chikli is nurturing in the children.
We begin each day in SNBP with a morning prayer. We open our hearts in front of God so as to strengthen our bond with Him, to experience the essence of divine love. Each and every student actively participates in the morning assembly to remain fresh, agile, and positive throughout the day. The chanting of the slokas and the mantras calm our fickle minds. We now know God resides in everyone's heart. Mathematics period is not at all monotonous for young learners now. Be it formulas or figures, be it theorems or data handling, retention is no more a challenge now as variety of activities are conducted in the maths lab of this resplendent institution. This is what keeps us motivated, and playing with numbers have actually become fun. Instead of being a horrendous subject, mathematics turned out to be one of our most loved subjects. Visual learning is more effective than theoretical learning. Studying the life cycle of a frog is much more interesting when explained with the help of pictures and life cycle charts. The concept of tadpole developing into an adult frog doesn't require the brain of a rocket scientist to be grasped, all thanks to the audio-visual display for which things have become easier to understand. When it comes to technology, we cannot expect SNBPians to lag behind. Nowadays, almost all children are tech savvy, and having a beautifully structured computer lab is absolutely a present. So, why not make the most of it? Known to be the storehouse of knowledge, library is the best place for a student to be. Books always give you more than you actually expect. SNBPIS Chikli designed spacious and well-ventilated library equipped with books of different genres. We have fantasy fictions, encyclopedias, biographies, anthologies, and science fictions. Just play, have fun, enjoy the game. Yes, play when it's playtime. SNBP not only focuses on imparting bookish knowledge to its children but also believes that sports and games play a vital role in fostering individual growth. Here, we can see an open play area where the tiny tots are having a gala time. They are now seen playing and leaping with joy. Learning takes place outside the classroom too. It's in playground where children learn about teamwork, healthy competition and cooperation. One good thing about music is when it hits you, you feel no pain, and I think Bob Marley did not go wrong in opining so. Had a fight with your best friend? Put on your headphones and bury your worries there itself. Off moon? Hum. The tune of your favorite song or tap your feet to the tune. And where in SNBP Music Room and Dance Studio are the only places where we deposit all our anxieties and lighten the burden of our hearts, singing and dancing to our heart's content. Love is the best place to find another set of bar is where I go. Me and my friends said, take a little shot, fast and make it all slow. Suffering from severe headache or mild fever? Oh no! What am I going to do in school? No worries. You'll find a solution to all your ailments in the school's infirmary. Restless minds or haphazard thoughts? Not an issue now. seek help from the school counselor, and open the door to a happy and healthy school life. SNBP has strictly not only maintained its international standard but is also very strong in its roots. SNBP has introduced Malcolm, an ancient traditional sport where students pose differently with the help of a pole so as to acquire balance and flexibility. Learning gets life in SNBP because monotony is broken by engaging students in different astounding activities like leap start, karate, and skating. Students undoubtedly grow up to a confident, disciplined, and focused. So blessed to be a part of SNBP, I can say with certainty that a bright and beautiful future awaits the one who is associated with this school. This is Harshad with camera person Vishwanath from SNBP and Strictly reporting for Subhadra News.